Hi guys, this is Starcraft once again and welcome to another Starcraft English commentary. This is StarcastTV Starleague, round of 32, Group G. Final set 2 play between Sacsri and JYJ on the map Retro. Sacsri is the yellow Zelle located at the top left corner of the screen. His opponent JYJ is the teal Terran located at the top right corner of the screen. And looks like we have a forward barracks and then a kind of a semi-rush coming up from the side of JYJ here. His enemy's gone for 12 hatchery. He's forced to pull down a lot of drones. One drone's going to be dying, and he's got, 6 more drones in the back. They're going to try to take out this SV building, the bunker, and they're successful. He needs to pull back one of the weaker drone. One more drone joins the fray for a total of 7, and now they're going to start to try to chase the Marine here. One Marine down, but 2 drones already dead, and a range shot from the drones is quite good, but I think the damage is a little bit more than we have really expect from this kind of situation. The bunker is not yet destroyed, and Sacsri's go back to start to mine. And usually this is a kind of a mistake because the SV is going to try to come in once again to either complete the bunker or to accompany the Marines. But it looks like for this time, JYJ decided not to push his luck further. He's gonna just build a command center at home, and the game goes on from here. By the way, before the game gets started, let me read some advertisings because I haven't read it for a few series of games already. My name is Namcraft. I'm very happy to provide with you lightning fast English commentaries, both in terms of the way I speak and the speed of the uploads after the videos have been casted live. And for each video, for your viewing pleasure, I would advise that you take a look at the video description. There's going to be the link to the previous game and the next game in the series, the link to the overall playlist of the tournament. If you don't want to get spoiled, it's best if you use these links for your navigational needs. There's also information about the map, the tl.net page about the discussions. If you want to add friend with me on Facebook, you can do that. If you want to join the Brood War Forever Facebook group, you can do that. And you can also buy me some coffee if you feel inclined to do so. All of the videos should have, for the most part, dual audio channels, which means one of the channels will be Korean and the original game sounds, and the other channel is going to be English. So if you don't like, the Korean and the game sound, you can use the Chrome add-on, the link of that, I think I provided in the description as well, to just listen to only one channels, or just turn on headphones and just listen to only one ear. But otherwise, the best way to enjoy the games is by putting on headphones and enjoying one audio in one ear and the other audio in the others. So that's it. If you ever see any kind of mistakes in the information I provided, mistyped links or game names or wrong uploads, please let me know, because I usually don't check. I'm not a professional StarCraft streamer or commentator. I just commentate on the games I watch. When I don't commentate, I don't watch. And every time I watch, I will commentate. So that is the way I live my life and how I dedicate my time for Brood War, because I have other interests like making money to feed myself and my family. So if you can be my eyes and ears and let me know if there's anything wrong, anything about the way I speak, the terminologies I use. I do have a database of games that I've casted, so some information about previous, histories I have, but some others I don't, especially when it comes to the technical side. So I really appreciate your help to broaden my knowledge of the StarCraft game. Anyways, let's go back to the game. Looks like JYJs are going to be attempting a very serious push here with a full control group of Medic Marines. We have 2 Sunkens already. Usually we need 3 Sunkens to survive, but with the Zerling and speed, looks like Sacsri is going to try to circumvent his group of Medic Marines and go for the counter attack. And JYJ's forces are scrambling to get back. He may need to get surrounded in the middle of the map though. They're trying to stim to return home. And looks like Sacsri also doesn't want to push his luck so much. So he's going to also return home with the rest of his Zerlings. We still might get a surround. No, we don't. 1 Zerling died for nothing there. Boo. And 3 hatcheries are done with, I think, 9 larvae producing, 8 larvae producing 8 mutualists here. JY's defenses are quite ready at this point. He's got 3 turrets in each, about 2 turrets in the main, 3 in the expansion, and 2 at the choke. His group of medic marines are also in the area. He needs to probably build a bunker as well, because the Zerglings have speed and they're very dangerous. But for the time being, JYJ says, you know, I'm feeling confident to push forward. This might be a mistake, man. The mutually start to engage. How many do we have? Just 6 so far. But the medic marines are so close to his base that if for a second Sacsri decides to overcommit with his mutualist, the medic marines are going to push right in and start to take out Sunkens and stuff like that. But for the time being, this group of medic marines are feeling a little bit lonely. They're kind of, you know, grouping up like a V shape also in the middle of the map. 7 mutualists have grouped together, and now it's going to be time for JYJ to kind of return home and regroup with the rest of his forces if he can find a way home. Some of the defensive structure in JYJ's base are already accompanied with some medic marines, so these mutualists are going to be having a hard time. They can try to snipe a few things, an STV or 2, a turret, but to take out the entire line of defense is going to be impossible. Nice stim, take out a single mutualist, and Sacsri is pushed back once again. Supply-wise, JYJ 73 and Sacsri 55. So I would say the game is quite even, but a few sloppy maneuvers from the part of Sacsri. Double starport coming up. So we're going to be seeing some productions of science vessels or Valkyries. Both are wise choice at this point, but my advice is not to over make Valkyries, because Valkyries only have meanings in the early stage of the game. When it comes to mid and late games, Valkyries are completely useless. Okay, we have 10 mutualists trying to eye this group of medic marines, and that means they're not really going into the assault or the harassment of the mineral line. Continuous pumping mutualists coming out from Sacsri. He's also taken another base at the... very interesting. He's taken another base at the... what is this? 7, 8 o'clock position, but it looks like that is not a base. It's just a simulator, because the base is being blocked with an SCV, but the SCV finally died. So yeah, I guess that drone is gonna cancel the simulator and go and take another base at the 6 o'clock position here. We're gonna be some transitioning into Hydralis, or is that just for the sake of advancing the tech tree? For the time being, Queen's Nest is done. Okay, all of that is Zergling with speed. So Sacsri might be attempting a surround here, trying to take advantage of his, you know, fast Zerglings to surround and take out stray. Oh my God, who's surrounding who? Looks like the Zerglings are getting surrounded. These medic marines are kind of weak without the support of this medics. The medics are kind of trailing behind, but huge backstab. What do we have here? So many Zerg units and SCVs are getting pulled, but the command center is going to be falling like flies. Maybe. It does fall, and Marine's going to be in the high ground. They need to get on the high ground now. Do we have the counter attack from JYJ? We do, but the Zerglings are not getting on the high ground. They're scrambling to get to the high ground. We have enough lurkers to block, and Marines come down the ramp, so that's going to be the end of this attack from Sacsri. Is it going to be the end of the attack from JYJ? That remains to be seen. One Sunken in the front has fallen. More Sunkens to the back are not really morphing yet. The mutual is going to be dying very fast. The lurker egg are not being deployed. We have one lurker on high ground. What is it doing? It's scrambling to get ready. But it's waiting for the Sunken to come in online as well. And yeah, 3 Sunkens have come online. We have a lurker that dies instantly, but that is a kind of a blessing in disguise, because that allows Sacsri to save almost all of his mutualists. 9 mutualists are allowed to kind of save their lives for another engagement later. And counter-attack from Sacsri. Supply-wise, Sacsri is kind of catching up, 57 to 69. And oh my God, science vessels don't have energy just yet, and a lot of Zerglings are coming to now. They have energy, and lurkers also in the area. They need to cross this line and start to attack the SCV line, or get up on the high ground. No, getting up on the high ground is not a good idea. The SCVs are going to be massacred. Marines are trying to come down the ramp. That is going to be a mistake, because the mutualists are still alive, and so many Marines are falling. Ladies and gentlemen, and Zerglings are not coming in. The Zerglings need to move in and try to focus attention on the bunker. Looks like repositioning of the lurkers to make sure they're quite spread out. And Sacsri, if he wasn't winning before, he's definitely winning now. He's forced a floating of the command center, but this hatchery is kind of late, man. So what's up with that? Medic Marines start to come down, and we have Zerling to surround. No, it's not fast enough, and the kind of contain from Sacsri has been destroyed. 4 science vessels in the area, man. So I would advise JYJ to go low on the mutualist now and just go for Zerglings, or even not Zerglings, just go for Hydralisk. Just don't even make Lurkers anymore, because Lurkers could get irradiated, and that's really cost effective for the Science Vessels to do. But irradiating the Hydralisk is not cost effective, so you know, I would advise him to do more of that. One more Lurker is dying, and looks like Science Vessels is gonna try to push out, but stack Lurkers is making it very, very difficult to target individual Lurkers. But we have so many Science Vessels. The game is still so close though. JYJ 70 supply, Sacsri 52. Sacsri is producing Nidus Canal now, trying to connect all of his bases. And we have a nice snipe on one of the Science Vessel, but that is kind of a wasteful you know, attack there. Lurkers are getting pushed back. They will need to find another place to hide, and these eggs are going to get cancelled. I think the Defilers is out. Does it have energy? Looks like it's gonna wait for Consume and Dark Swarm to kick in, and Nidus Canals have finally connected all of the bases. It's gonna be the time for JYJ to go for the counter attack here. He's got 6 freaking goddamn sciences, so he can irradiate everything. He can even go for Razor Trick if he wishes to. Looks like some of the sciences were destroyed in the previous battles, so that might be not so great. But anyways, I don't know what happened to Sacsri's economy, because now it's like down by about 30 supply. Maybe all of the supply differential is in SCV count. That may be the case. But looks like JYJ is changing his angle of attack. He's coming out towards the bottom left corner of the base, and there's nothing to defend. And Sacsri is probably scratching his head to, you know, not knowing exactly where his enemy is located. And we're gonna be seeing just a single Lurker, man. He needs to move forces to the Nidus Canal now, and positioned also Scourges to be in defensive position, and the Defiler is in the area. We have a Dark Swarm covering this area, so this base is kind of secure for the time being. It would be nice for Sacsri to stage a backstab operation, because if this group of Medic Marines are attacking this base, I mean, nothing is covering the other entrance, so some Zergling with speed could try to go through. Alright, the game is still very, very close, and maybe Sacsri doesn't even have enough forces to hold his main base. This is why he's also scrambling just to, you know, get things set up. And nice, you know, stack Lurkers, buying so much time and pushing the rest of this group of Medic Marines back. Constant reinforcement from JYJ, and JYJ's supply lead is kind of growing, like 30 to 40 supply lead. I don't understand how that happened, because Sacsri looks like he was about to win at some point. Command center going up at the 3 o'clock position. Do we have the Matrix Firebats or not? We may have the Matrix Firebats. Looks like Terran units are just waiting to go through. We just have a single Lurkers remaining. Firebat moving up the ramp and stop. Zerglings are not doing anything. What is he doing? Oh my god, he needs to cast this Dark Swarm as well as a Plague now. He casted something, but these Medic Marines are gonna move right to the Dark Swarm. And one more Dark Swarm and one more Plague will be very, very useful. He's not casting anything, and this defense has been breached. Ladies and gentlemen, we have 2 Lurkers still coming out to attack. And at least these Medic Marines are gonna walk right up into the Lurkers. But Sacsri, GG, and the score is tied up 1-1. Thanks for watching. If you like the cast, feel free to buy me a coffee. It's in the video description. Have a good day. Bye-bye.